Okay, so we're at Willow Springs. This is exactly a week after I sort of tweaked my hand. So today's goal is just to probably just mostly get on moderates. As the first time we've been in the loop this trip, so we're looking to get on just a bunch of fun stuff, take it easy and see how the hand feels. Maybe scope out some stuff I can do later when I'm fully healed. But yeah, goal today is just to have fun, mainly so Kip can have fun and he can run around. So that's the plan. Alright, so just did a couple more climbs. Didn't feel anything in the hand, which is good. I'm a little spooked doing top outs, even though if they're easy. I just don't want something to break or to prevent a fall, just weighting the right hand a ton. So it's making top outs a little bit more heady than they actually should be, but pretty pleased with the fact that my hand doesn't hurt. So hoping to get on some other things today. Okay, so we're at the next boulder. This is nameplate, which is this line right here, V4, and then faceplate, which is a V6 that goes that way. This is great because it's overhang. It's on, well, at least the floor is on what looks like comfy holds, and part of my rehab process is going to be steep climbing on comfy holds, and it looks like I can control that whole climb. So if that goes well, it's another 4 points. And then I could try the V6 and, you know, see how that feels and kind of assess where I am at injury-wise. think we just did the 4. We were struggling on the start and then sort of maybe even cheated the start, but The book says to start match on this. This thing's pretty awful for a 4, not gonna lie. Like full crimping, and I mean you go to good holds, but they're facing the wrong way. So we started left hand, you'll see in the video, left hand here, right hand here, and it still felt kind of hard. Just the first move, and the rest was like super chill. So who knows, we might have started it wrong, but now yeah, we'll try the 6.
Really bad.
Are they?
And then this is touch it. They're not even good.
Oh, okay, that's bad. Oh, yeah.
Now touch the jug.
This is, I mean, it's okay right here.
But
oh yeah, there's a massive jug here, but yeah, there's no way you can hit this and actually do something though.
so if you go higher, that's okay. If you go to the one above it, it's even better. Lower, lower, lower. Yeah.
Oh, that's so hard to like hit.
Yeah, and then go higher, it's even better.
Okay.
And then that horn is also pretty good.
Okay.
And then it's jugs.
Ooh, that's hard. Okay. Fewer tries on the fucking 4. Alright, well, just did the 6, which I believe is called faceplate. Took a while for me and Nita to sort of suss out. Oh, it took a while for me and Nita to suss out the beta, but there's the start. It's a really big jug, and you've got this like huge jug here, but you're lying to yourself if you're doing this and somehow doing the boulder prong, 'cause there's no way you're not hitting this rock. So I found this, which is like kind of a small boy. It's like maybe it's probably like half pad, at least on the index. And I figured I would do big right move there and then lock to these guys. This is kind of poop where you can bump into mega pinch, and then the top's pretty easy. So pretty psyched, because this hold is, it's on my right hand, which is my injured hand, and sort of proved to me that as long as I'm not in that super precarious open hand pockety position, I can still sort of crank my right hand. So not like the most proud send. I like that we're in a cave and it's in shade, but I'm super psyched to have done this, because it proves to me that I can, in the next week or 2, start trying harder things again. So only took me sort of a week to kind of get around that mentally and probably physically as well. But all right, so we hiked up here a little bit higher than where we were. The rest of the boulders are sort of right on the trail. Anita psyched on this climb called Down the Line. It's a V8. It looks like it might have sort of a big move, but there's also a 6 right next to it. But there are people on it right now, so we're going to keep our distance and working between them. And because I'm a giant wuss, I'm not going to be talking to the camera up there, so I'll probably just set up on tripod and give it attempts. See how it goes. Oh, I missed it. Ah. You okay?
Pick up.
Get this if I want to go right or left hand first.
I'll probably go left.
So painful.
Was it?
Yeah, I couldn't grab any of the holes right.
But was it painful? Like you hurt yourself again? Uh-huh.
Oh my god, that hurt. Okay, so that was, what was the name of this climb? That was Down the Line, I think. V8. It was pretty tough for a V8 in my opinion, but down the line. I also haven't climbed in a week, and I got a little bit of an injury, but beginning's kind of chill. Then you kind of have to grab this hold, which my buddy would love because it's kind of like a thumb. You're gonna have this like shit like eighth pad crack where you have a massive thumb and you have shit feet, and you're jumping out to this guy, which I was hesitant to do because it's my right hand, and if I'm hitting it, I can't reach it, but if I hit it like this, that would be bad because, like, you know, I'm like open hand. But there's, I don't know if you can see it, probably like above where my finger is, but there's like a little tooth that I caught, and it basically did the whole thing like this. Not on purpose. I would have liked to include my middle finger because it's fine in a crimp position, but I basically loaded everything on my index, which, you know, feels fine. I think the only pain from it is my index finger skin is like on fire, so I was just like bearing down on it. But that said, I probably didn't make it sound like a good climb, but it actually was pretty sick. I think it's a little stiff for V8 if I consider other V8s in Red Rocks, but it's a pretty cool line. I'm glad we checked it out. All things considering, I would say it was a good session. You know, took a week off, has somewhat of an injury that doesn't seem too limiting. I'm a little timid on certain types of moves, but I think today proved that there are a bunch of right arm, right hand sort of cruxy sequences I can do without too much trouble. So I'm really, really thankful for that. Looking forward to, in 6 hours, doing my rehab for my injury, taking a rest day, and then getting back on the rock Wednesday. I'm really, really happy with the fact that I was able to try moderately hard today, all things considering, and got on some pretty cool climbs. So pretty psyched, and yeah, we'll see what Wednesday or the rest of the week brings.